Okay, now that we've worked a little bit with area and we've kind of learned what area is and what's the formula, now we're going to look at, well, what happens if they give us the length and the area and we need to figure out the width. So that's what we're going to work on today. So I'm going to put finding the missing side. Page 101. Okay, so let's write our objective. So today I will find the missing side in my area formula. Okay, let's just review some vocab really quick. So when we're looking at area, our sides have names. So let's just draw a rectangle and review what our names are. So we have what we call length, right? And then we have width. Okay, the length equals the longest side, right, or L, and then our width equals the shortest side. Okay, and that's represented with a W. Okay, so when we're looking at a missing information, we pretty much do the same thing. We write the formula, we put in what we know, and then we solve. So let's take a look at one. Okay, so write this with me. What is the length of a small mirror if the width is 2 inches and the area is 8 inches squared? First thing I'm going to do is the same thing. I'm going to write my formula. I know that to find the area, I have to do A equals length times width. Now I need to fill in my known information. So this just looks a little different because we know the area. The area is 8 inches, so I'm going to write that 8 inches squared. Do we know the length? No. L, we do not know. Times the width is 2 inches. So here's what I have to do. I have to think in my head. 2 times what is going to give me 8 inches squared, because that will give me my length. Okay, so I can think 8 inches squared is equal to, well, I know that 4 times 2 is equal to 8, so my length must be 4. So I would write 4 inches times 2 inches, and that is correct. So I would say, to make my final answer, the length of the mirror is 4 inches. Okay, let's do one more. What is the width of a room with a length of 16 feet and an area of 160 feet squared. So the first thing I'm going to do is write my formula. So A equals length times width. Now I'm going to fill in my known information. They give me the area. So my area is 160 feet squared, which is equal to, I know my length, 16 feet times something, right? I don't know my width. So now I need to think in my head, 16 times what is going to give me 160? Well, I can look at these two numbers and think, okay, this is pretty simple, right? When I add a 0 onto a number, that means I multiplied by 10. So my width must be 10. So let's see, 160 feet squared, is that equal to 16 feet, times 10 feet? Well, 16 times 1 is 16, add a 0, that's 160. So I would write the, what am I looking for, width? The width is 10 feet. Okay, I'm just gonna give you one to work on tonight. Okay, here's your problem for tonight. A city block has an area of 12 square miles, which square miles just means what? This is what it means, 12 miles squared, right? If the, I'm gonna put the I there, if the length of the block is 4 miles, what is the width? Okay, there's your problem for tonight.